Picture this. You're at the airport, fresh off a flight, standing at baggage claim, waiting for your suitcase to roll by, but it never shows up. Your heart sinks. Your luggage is lost. In the USA, over 1 billion passengers fly domestically every year, according to the FAA, and a staggering 1.4 million bags get lost or delayed annually. That's right, your precious suitcase, packed with your favorite clothes, souvenirs, or maybe even something irreplaceable, is now on a wild journey you never signed up for. So, what really happens to your luggage when it gets lost at the airport? Let's dive into this chaotic adventure. You're not ready for what's coming. First, let's talk about the scale of this problem. It's a lot bigger than you might think. In 2024 alone, the Department of Transportation reported that airlines mishandled 6 out of every 1,000 bags. That might sound small, but with billions of passengers flying, it adds up fast. 1.4 million lost or delayed bags every year. And here's the kicker. While 85% of those bags are found and returned within 48 hours, according to CITA, a global aviation tech company, the other 15%, that's over 200,000 bags, go on a much longer, crazier journey. Ever wondered where your lost luggage ends up? Is it sitting in a dusty airport corner, or is it halfway across the world? Let's find out. So, what happens the moment your bag goes missing? Step 1, the airline starts a search. When you report your bag as lost, the airline uses a system called World Tracer, a global database that tracks lost luggage. They scan your bag's barcode, check flight records, and try to match it to your claim. If you're lucky, your bag might just be on the next flight from your connecting city. Like if you flew from New York to Los Angeles with a layover in Chicago, maybe your bag missed the connection. In the USA, airlines like Delta and United handle millions of bags daily, and they've got teams dedicated to reuniting you with your stuff. But here's the thing, if your bag isn't found within 5 days, it's officially classified as lost, and that's when the real adventure begins. Now let's follow your bag's journey if it's part of that unlucky 15%. After 90 days of searching, most airlines stop looking and declare the bag unclaimed. At this point, they've likely compensated you. Airlines in the USA are required to pay up to $3,800 for lost domestic luggage, according to the Department of Transportation. But what happens to the bag itself? Many unclaimed bags end up in a massive lost and found warehouse at the airport. Some airports, like Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta, the busiest airport in the world, have entire rooms filled with unclaimed luggage, from suitcases to backpacks to random golf bags. But here's where it gets wild. If no one claims the bag after a certain period, usually 90 to 120 days, it's sent to a place you'd never expect. Enter the Unclaimed Baggage Center in Scottsboro, Alabama, the final resting place for lost luggage. This massive store buys unclaimed bags from airlines and sells their contents to the public. That's right, your lost suitcase could end up on a shelf in Alabama with strangers buying your old clothes, electronics, or even that weird souvenir you picked up on vacation. The Unclaimed Baggage Center gets thousands of items every day. Everything from designer sunglasses to wedding dresses. They even found a live rattlesnake in a bag once. Can you imagine the employee who opened that? And get this, they've been doing this since 1970 and they see over 1 million visitors a year. Your lost luggage isn't just gone. It's become someone else's treasure. But not every bag makes it to a store. Some take a darker turn. In the USA, about 5% of unclaimed luggage is donated to charities, which sounds great, until you realize that a lot of it isn't usable. Damaged or dirty items often get thrown out, ending up in landfills. And then there's the shady side. Some lost bags fall into the hands of thieves. A 2023 report found that airport theft accounts for 10% of lost luggage cases. Baggage handlers or scammers sometimes steal valuable items before the bag even makes it to the search process. Ever packed something expensive in your checked bag? That could be a big mistake. And if your bag gets sent to the wrong country by mistake, say a mix-up sends it to Europe instead of LA, it might get stuck in customs, racking up fees no one wants to pay. Your bag could be sitting in a warehouse in Germany collecting dust while you're back home in New York. Let's talk about the emotional side of this. Because losing your luggage isn't just about stuff, it's personal. Maybe your bag had your kid's favorite stuffed animal or the only photos from your grandma's 80th birthday that you didn't back up. In the USA, 70% of travelers say losing luggage is one of their biggest travel fears, according to a 2024 survey by TravelZoo. And when airlines compensate you, that $3,800 check doesn't replace the sentimental stuff. One woman on X shared how she lost a bag with her late father's watch inside. She never got it back, and the airline's payout couldn't ease the pain. On the flip side, some people have found unexpected treasures in their returned bags, like a guy who got his lost bag back after 6 months, only to find a bottle of wine the airline added as an apology. So what can you do to protect your luggage from this wild journey? First, always put a tag on your bag with your name, phone number and email, but don't include your home address. That's a security risk. Second, use a tracking device like an Apple AirTag or Tile. 60% of travelers who use trackers get their bags back faster, according to a 2024 study. The third, take a photo of your bag and its contents before you check it. If it gets lost, you'll have proof for your claim. And finally, pack smart. Keep valuables like jewelry, electronics, or important documents in your carry-on. In the USA, we're traveling more than ever. 1 billion domestic passengers in 2024 alone. So these tips can save you a lot of heartache. Let's wrap this up. What's the big takeaway? When your luggage gets lost at the airport, it's a roller coaster ride, from high-tech searches to ending up on a store shelf in Alabama, or worse, in a landfill halfway across the world. It's a chaotic journey that impacts millions of travelers every year. 1.4 million lost bags and counting. So, next time you're at the airport, keep an eye on that baggage claim, and maybe say a little prayer for your suitcase. I want to know, has your luggage ever gone missing at the airport? What was in it? Drop your story in the comments. I'm dying to hear about it. And if you love this deep dive, hit that subscribe button. We're uncovering more wild truths every week, and the next one might just shock you even more.